Okay, let's start recording again. Okay, perimeter is the distance around the shape. Okay, so if I start question number 1 on the left hand side, I'm going to enlarge it. Okay, let's have Aisha. How do I work out the perimeter of this shape, please? Put your microphone, just your microphone on, not your video. Put your microphone on.
You do 2 add 2 add 7 add 7. Perimeter equals 2 add 2 add 7 add 7.
Okay, so you doing the 2 and the 2 first, yeah? And then the 7 and the 7.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can do that way as well. You can either add them in order or you can double them. So 2 add 2 is 4. 4 add 14 is, what's the answer, Aisha?
18.
18 centimeters. Okay, now, so the perimeter, will it be centimeters or centimeters squared?
Centimeters.
Remember, perimeter is the length, so it'll always be in, it will have no 2 there, and it will have no 3 there. So it'll just be centimeters or meters by itself. So I'm going to rub them off now.
Okay.
They're gone. Okay, thank you for that, Aisha. Okay, right. Let's move on to Aliza, please. Aliza, let's do another question together. Question number 10, please, Aliza.
You have to do 2.5 plus.
So first of all, we need to put a little blob in the corner. I call this the Blobby method. So you put a blob in the corner, and you got to physically go around the shape, adding up all the distances. You can't do it the way Aisha done it earlier, which was she'd done the first side twice and the second side twice, rather than doing in order. That doesn't matter because of the symmetry of the shape. So go on then. So the perimeter of the shape is equal to what?
The perimeter of the shape is equal to 2.5 plus 3 plus 2.5 plus 3.
Oh, we can just put all the 2.5s together and put the 3's together. Is that right?
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay. So I've written it in column format rather than a straight across the line because it's decimals. It helps us to do the question. So Aliza, well, so we start on the right hand side.
We have to do 0.5 plus 0.5, which is 1. So you just do 0 and carry a 1. And 2 plus 2, which is 4 plus 6 is 10 plus 1 is 11. So the answer is 11.
Okay, so the 5 and 5 gives you 10. So that's where the 1 came from in your answer. 1 on the bottom, 2 at the 0 at the top. So we have 4 at 6 is 10. 10 at 1 is 11. So we have here a perimeter of 11 what?
11 feet.
11 feet. Because we're starting in feet, the answer will be in feet as well. So feet is an old imperial measurement. We don't use that too much now. They still do use it, but we mainly use metric measurements, which is meters, centimeters, and millimeters. So we got 11 feet exactly. So we got to go all the way around the shape now. If you move over there while you're still there, you got your microphone open, Eliza. Say, for example, I move across the other half of the page. I want to work at the perimeter of this triangle now. So if I'm doing a triangle, does the perimeter change in terms of its definition, or are we still doing the same thing?
We're still doing the same thing.
Okay, so the perimeter is the distance around the
outside of the shape.
Yeah, around the outside of the shape. So we're starting from here, and it's going to be perimeter is equal to 7 add
7 add 5 add 6.
Okay, beautiful. So 7 add 5 is 12. 12 add 6 is
18.
Okay, 18 what?
18 centimeters.
Okay, what happens if I put a 2 there? Is that right or wrong?
It's wrong because 2s are only for areas.
Okay, what happens if I put a 3 there?
That's wrong as well because 3s are only for volume.
Beautiful. That's it. You got to understand why you can't have them there. Because it's a length. Length at a length at a length is still a length. You haven't changed that. So you have centimeters, meters, millimeters. Fantastic. Okay, let's do some questions on this double page now. Nice and straightforward concept. Perimeter is the distance around the shape. Okay, I'm going to give you guys now 3 minutes to do as many of these questions as possible, starting from now, and I'll just select some for you. So number 3, number 11, number 6, number 4, number 12, number 3, number 7. Okay, and number 5 up there. Okay, and number 5 down here. Okay, so let's try to smash these questions out. You got 3 minutes. Oh, haven't we paused it yet? Okay, let's pause the video. Okay, folks, let's resume and let's go through the answer mode of our class time now. Let me change the color. Let's grab a green. So for question number 3, if you're working at the perimeter for the blob, go around the shape. So we got 2 8s, we got 2 7s. So we'll have 30 centimeters done. Perimeter equals finished. Next, for a blob, we're going to go around the shape. So we're going to have 2 4s because the symmetry of the rectangle and 2 10s. Or we'll just say 14 times by 2. So that'll give us 28 millimeters. This question, we have 27 at 10, halfway around. That's 37. And then we're going to have another 37 for the other half. So 37 at 37, that'll give you 14. That'll give you 74 feet. 2 and 10 is 12. Add another 12. That gives you 24 centimeters for the perimeter. So you got 4 add 2 is 6 halfway around. The other half is another 6. So the perimeter is equal to 12. So starting from here, halfway around is 11. And then add another 11 for the other halfway around. That gives you 22 centimeters. Nice and straightforward. All you're doing is adding. So you got here, perimeter 8 add 9 is 17. Add 10 is 27 centimeters. Don't forget, folks, you have to do your full working out. I'm just doing it nice and quick for the sake of the class, so we don't spend too much time. So here we have 5 add 14, that'll give you 19. And then 19, if you add 1, that'll give you 20. Then you add the 11, that'll give you 31. Okay, next one, number 7. I hope everybody realizes number 7. It has got no perimeter. Can't do it because you haven't labeled the outside of the shapes. They're giving you measurements for area. This is 5 add 7, starting from this corner. That'll give you 12. And then you do 12, add the 9, that will give you 21. Okay. And the next one, you got 4.2 add 10. That gives you 16.2. Then you add another 12. That gives you 28.2 centimeters done. Okay, folks, well done. So that's our perimeter quick one done.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
you messed up on number 4.
I'll go on then. Which one have I done wrong? Number 4?
0.2.
Which one?
Number 4.
Okay, so you have 10 add 4. Oh, yes, that's, thank you, young man. Yes, that should be 14. 14.2 add 12, that'll give you 26. Well spotted, young man.
Can they go up a bit?
26, up a bit like this.
The other side.
Go down. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
You sure? Okay, folks, we're going to move on to area of compound shapes. So we've done mashallah today, lots of revision, starting all the way at the volumes of prisms, what we done last lesson, we revised that. We've done volumes of prisms, more questions which Suleiman done on the Huey D Pro D visualizer, area of parallelograms revision, area of triangles revision, perimeter revision. Okay, now the next one is, since we're doing area and perimeter, okay, since we're doing perimeter, so we could do the perimeter ones first. That'll probably be quicker. So if you go forward and you come to this page here, where it says perimeter of compound shapes. Now, perimeter of compound shapes, I teach that in a method. Let's start a new video, because this is a new topic.